Hey y'all, welcome to Kamira's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make some garlicky bacon roast potatoes in the air fryer. They are crispy and extremely delicious. Let's go ahead and get started. Now for starters, I have 6 potatoes that I'm going to be using, and I'm actually going to put all of them in the air fryer at one time, y'all. Okay, I know we're not supposed to overload the air fryer, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Now I'm going to be cutting these pieces into chunks that are of even size. You don't want to cut them too big. I feel like it takes it way too long to cook. So if you do something about this size, you should be good to go, family. Now to season the potatoes. Okay, I'm going to go in with some olive oil. Not too much because we're actually going to be using some the bacon fat on the potatoes. But you do need to have enough so that the seasoning will stick. My favorite thing to use on potatoes is some dry ranch mix, and I'm using about 2 healthy teaspoons of that, as well as some of the garlic pepper seasoning, some of my salt-free Cajun seasoning, some Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse seasoning, and of course, you guys know that I do indeed love me some Tony's, right? So I'm going to use this in the Buttery Steakhouse seasoning just as if it were salt. So no additional salt will be added. You can't have potatoes unless you do a little bit of rosemary, in my opinion, because this herb just balances out the flavor and makes it super delicious. Toss your potatoes very well, and I actually needed to go in and spray a little bit more oil because there was so much seasoning on here. I really needed to get it to stick. If you don't add enough oil, the seasoning will actually fall off in the air fryer and it's just gonna burn, and you don't want that. Now my air fryer has not been preheated, and I'm just gonna toss in all of these potatoes. Okay, now I'm gonna teach y'all something new. All right, I bet you ain't seen this before. I'm going to take the bacon. Now this is 3 strips of bacon that have been cut in half. You can really use as much bacon as you like. I've even done this with 6 strips of bacon, to be honest with you. I'm going to layer them on top of the potatoes. This way you can ensure the bacon doesn't overcook. It's going to get extra crispy, and it's also going to naturally baste the potatoes with the bacon grease as it cooks. I'm going to put this in the air fryer now at 350 for about 10 minutes. Okay. After 10 minutes, I check on my bacon. I'm going to turn it to ensure that both of the sides get done well. I like doing it this way instead of just doing the little bacon bits, because sometimes the bacon will finish earlier than the potatoes and I don't want to burn it, right? So flip it over to make sure it cooks well, and then I'm going to put it back in the air fryer for just about 2 more minutes. At that point, the bacon should be done. If you want more, if you want it to be crispier and cook more time, feel free, honey. It's your potatoes, right? So do what you like. Take your bacon out, give your potatoes a shake, and then I am going to drain that bacon grease. All right, you know we love some bacon grease. Okay, we ain't gonna throw this away. Oh, no, honey. We're gonna take this to the side, and we're actually going to baste the potatoes in this bacon grease. By doing this, you're going to ensure that your potatoes become crispier, and they're going to be much more flavorful than just using olive oil. Turn your heat up to 400 and cook for about 10 more minutes. My potatoes are mostly done at this point, so I'm going to go in with some fresh garlic. I didn't put it in at the beginning because if you do that, I think it's going to burn. So put that garlic in now. Toss it around really well. It should stick to your potatoes just fine. Put it back in the air fryer for about 7 more minutes. I'm going to use some cheese, just some grated Parmesan cheese for extra flavor, but really this is optional. And then I'm going to go in with the bacon. I like to warm this up just for about 1 minute, but that's really totally up to you. Now y'all know we're going to have to add a little bit of parsley for the cuteness, right? The next video you need to watch is my garlic lemon pepper air fryer salmon. That will be the perfect complement to this dish. Guys, I love you and God loves you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.